Well, come back to the tannery. I found that V nickel last time. That gave me a little hope there's some more left. And man, you want to talk about a bazinga now. Look at that thing. It came out on its side and I said, all right, there's another nickel. But it's lead. I don't have a clue what that would be. I've seen some people dig something they call like knockouts for electrical boxes, but I'm pretty sure those aren't lead. So I don't know what this little lead slug would be, but it's almost the perfect size for a nickel. And got some wire and some junk, but it took me forever to find it, but right on the surface, really. I think we got a little musket ball. Let's see. That's what it is. Little bitty fella. Alright, gonna keep going. Alright, I got a coin. Now, on this particular area, I've never found an Indian head. It's always been Wheaties here. But it's a nice, ooh, it's a dart. Now I see it. It's a Wheatie. Maybe it's an old one though. I'll clean it up and show it to you. It's pretty rough. I think I saw a 41 before it disappeared, but that's it. We'll keep going. Oh, great relic right here. Oh my gosh, I thought it was trash. I picked it up. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh man, I'm gonna have some fun cleaning that up. And got an eagle and an anchor. It's Marines, right? But it is crusty, so gonna need to clean it up first and then figure out what that came off of. It's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting one of these things to be. Awesome, love military relics. And based on where this is found, that might be World War I. I don't know. Talking a little bit blind here, so I'll clean it up, show it to you. This turns out to be a World War II Marine Enlisted Men's Cap Badge. If you're ever digging and find one of these, you can identify the officer's badge from the Enlisted Men's Badge because the Enlisted Men's Badge includes Cuba on the globe. The Marines fought largely in the South Pacific during World War II, fighting Japan. They were involved in the battles of Midway, Guadalcanal, and Iwo Jima. As far as I can tell, I've had family members fight in every war going back to the Revolutionary War, with the exception of the Korean War, which my wife's grandfather served in. These veterans are quickly leaving us, and if the Lord lets me live, I'll see the day that the last one dies. It's important that we honor their memory and their service, even if it's something as small as rescuing relics like these from the ground. Alright, great find, man. I just stopped this for a few minutes, literally first signal, and I think I know what that one is. Tannery token number 3. Love these things. Absolutely one of my favorite things to find because I don't know of anybody else that has one. Great piece of local history too. And this one is in a little rougher shape, but you know what? I can clean that up a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, that'll be a 1-cent token. Let me put a little scrub on it and I'll get back to you. Alright, so here's the token all cleaned up, and it was what I thought it was. Franklin Pierce Cover and Sons, Andrews, North Carolina. A token from the tannery. This is the third token like it that I've found in 2 years. Now, they just don't pop up often, but every one I found, with the exception of the very first token, which was broken in half and was a 5-cent token, have been the 1-cent tokens. Now, I've never seen another example of these, and I've talked to a lot of people that collect, and I just haven't run across one. But I've always said somebody has got to have one of these old tokens in a box or in a jar laying around somewhere. And I routinely go online and look to see if any have been listed, and I actually found one. I'm going to show you a picture of it. It's never been buried. It's in great shape, and it's a $1 token. So you can bet the $1 token is now on my list of things to find. Don't know that I'll ever do it, but it's nice to have goals. You better believe that gave a good signal. That is actually pretty cool. That is a light switch plate. Our light switch, you know, we flip up or flip down. Back in the day, early 1900s, there were 2 buttons, a white one and a black one. I'll show you a picture, but this is made out of brass, and you push one for on, one for off. Pretty cool little relic. I like it. All right, I'm stumped. What is this? It rang up a high 70, and initially I thought maybe a button. Well, I thought a penny, but then I thought maybe a button. I don't know. I'll scrape on a little bit, but it doesn't look like there's anything on it that I can tell. I don't know, I keep seeing stuff every time I look, but alright, if I see anything on it, I'll show you, but for right now, it's a mystery item. It's the size of a penny, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to call that. You can see it's copper, but I've scraped on it, and I am still getting nothing, so your guess is as good as mine. Well, I thought I had a watch part at first, but the more I look at it, I think it's a steering wheel to an old toy car or a tractor or something. Don't have any teeth on it. It's kind of cool. Well, I messed up, guys. I hopped out of my truck. I saw a storm coming, and I wanted to get just a minute or two of swinging in, and I dug one hole, and these were in that hole together. That's my first sleigh maker lock, and I'm gonna guess that's a 40s or 50s style lock. It doesn't look that old to me. They went out in the 60s, but they've been around since the late 1800s. But I've seen them dug. I wanted a sleigh maker lock, so I got one. And then this 1941 nickel. Just missed my war nickel again. I think that's the third 41 that I've dug, and I've yet to dig a war nickel. But I didn't get it on film. I'm sorry. Didn't think I was going to find anything in the couple minutes I had to swing. And the lightning popped, so I'm done. Alright, this will be a little hard for you to see, but after a couple days of looking at this old coin, I figured out what it is. Right here is the bottom of a shield. And you can see the vertical lines right in there on that shield. And then right in here, the wreath. So, an Indian head. Now, I may do some experimenting with this coin. Right in here, there's some feathers too. But I don't know. I may take something a little harsh and scrub on this coin and see if I can get any detail at all to pop out since it's in such bad shape. There you can see the lines right there a little bit on the shield, a little better. Yeah, so I may do some scrubbing on this thing. Just experiment and see if I can get some detail to pop. Then if it works, I'll show you. Alright, I took a wire brush to it, and I got a date to pop. I don't know if you can see that, but it's an 1883. Starting to see the Indian's head a little bit. I'll clean it up a little more. Alright, the 1 cent starting to pop through there in the reef on the back side. I'm going to stop there. I went ahead and took the front side down. I'm just curious to see what would happen the deeper I went. You can see the date a little bit better there now. But deeper you go, not too good. So happy to have found the date though.